tried to come up with a clever intro to this video and I got nothing. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna be showing you how to take this and make it this. We're just gonna make these plain Fila shoes look Tata-tastic. Ew, I literally felt so cringy saying that. That was not it. That was not the wave. But you get what I'm saying. Look at this. Look at the difference. If you want to learn how to, you know, upgrade your shoes, take them to the next level, just continue watching. Okay. See you later. Mine.
So we're starting off with items that you need. Go ahead and pause this so you know exactly what you need. And then we are moving on to cleaning off the shoes with the Prep Deglazer from Angelus. Yes. And while I'm here, if you guys aren't really into crafting, if you're not all too creative, have no fear. I have a form for you to fill out so you can get your own custom-made Tata shoes. Now be very careful with this because it will smudge anything colored on your shoes, like anything, and that's what I was showing right there. It should smudge the blue on the Fila part of the shoe. Okay, so now we're going to cover your shoe with tape, and you're going to cover the parts where you don't want your paint to get on. I've heard that the Angelus paint from their website works a lot better. I was using regular painter's tape, wouldn't recommend it. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, fill out that form, get your very own pair of Tata shoes. And also you can just get any custom made shoe, any design, any like anime character, cartoon character that you like. Go ahead and fill out the form and I will try and work something out for you and we can keep in contact. Definitely, for sure.
Excuse my unsightly god-awful appearance. In fact, I'll just censor my face for this part. Once you're done taping over your shoe, you should have something that looks like this, and you just have the part that you're going to paint out. Everything else is covered. I mean, you don't have to cover this unless you're really coloring outside the lines. Unlike me, take your time with this. You really want to make sure things are covered up so you're not coloring outside of your lines. Don't color outside the lines. Okay? Okay.
Now it's time for the fun part. We are painting, guys. Finally, at last. I'm using Angelus shoe paint. I think it's like leather paint, that's what it's called. And this is in the color Fire Red. And you really actually don't need that much paint because I highly recommend working in thin layers. Now, every time I painted exactly around 3 layers of paint. In between each layer of paint, I would go over it with the heat gun to quickly dry it so I could quickly get back to painting again.
Ooh, time for glitter.
So I'm using Angelus's paints, glitterlites, I believe that's what it's called, and they are just gorgeous. Now you do have to go over it a couple of times and use a couple of layers for it to really get sparkly. So I used around 3 to 4 layers of the glitter paint.
done with that part, we're moving on to the next part, this part, which is my least favorite part, and I've been avoiding it. Don't know why I did this to myself, but let's just get into it. I actually really enjoy doing this.
So what I did is I used an exacto knife to cut out the places where I want the tape to be or not to be. Now this will work great if you have good tape. I did not, so I experienced some bleeding, which you will see later. Now I'm just covering it up with the glitter. Once again, same thing, 3 to 4 layers.
I had a little bit bleeding right there. It's so difficult working with white shoes. I attempted to clean it up and it looks better. It looks good, in fact. It looks great. It looks great from a distance. I'm back. I'm here to paint the back of these shoes. The tape keeps on falling off. If you have better tape, great for you, but I don't, so we're stuck here. We're still gonna try our best.
Next step is we are going to use the Avery dark fabric transfer sheets to transfer our designs of Tata onto our shoes. It is much like when you transfer designs onto t-shirts.
Just printed them out and they came out so vibrant and pretty. They look even prettier in real life than they did on the computer. So yeah, just print it off onto the transfer paper.
Now I'm cutting out those printouts.
We have Tata. Isn't he so cute? Be gentle during this process because this will tear. I had a miniature iron and that would be really helpful at this point, but it broke, so I can't use it. But it's really difficult to do without it because you're essentially gonna have to hold this in place while you blow dry it with the heat gun, and the heat gun's incredibly hot. Like, it's not safe for your hands to be around, so I really don't recommend doing this without the iron, because I have burnt my fingers multiple times and it's really not fun. It makes it a whole lot more of a difficult process, but you're just gonna have to work with what we have. I suggest going over it with some parchment paper just to make sure that's laid down in place, everything is flat. This is essentially just because it will curl and fold as you are blow drying it. It can fold over itself, and then once that happens, it's just really difficult to unfold it.
Okay, so guess what else stopped working midway through this? My heat gun. Yeah, stopped working. I'm also burning my fingers here. So use the heat gun to apply the transfer onto your shoe.
Spray this with water and stain repellent.
Guys, this step is completely non-negotiable. If you skip this step, your designs will fall off if your shoe comes in contact with water. Here's the finished product, guys. I hope you liked it. I post K-pop content every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday of the week. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Bye!